how do you all? Hope you are doing very well. So let's go ahead and continue our journey and continue learn a basic about VueJS. And the last lesson we used to use GS fiddle to play with the VueJS, and we stop here about the component. And let's go ahead now and try to use something more professional, more stable, and more dependency management and deploy easy and more, which is VueJS CLI. Alright, so what is VueJS CLI? To make the long story short, it makes scaffolding very quickly, and in order to use it, you have to have VueJS Node.js installed. If I go to the node here and install it for computer Windows user or for the Mac user, and after this, okay, as we can see, you can when you create a new project, will come this in a bit, but let's go ahead here, and after you install Node.js, you go ahead in the terminal and install it globally. After this, you run the version. So I have done run all of these, okay, and that's all. After you installed, happy with it, you create a new project and you open it by any editor, add-on, Visual Studio, PHP, Storm, whatever. Okay, so this is the step. Again, just install the node if you don't have it, then install the CLI, and that's it. So this just only one time go. You do it only for UBC if you don't have it. Okay, after this, you start by creating any project, and you see this option from the terminal that will shows up. Keep it in the default. People to translate the code from modern JavaScript to the older browser can understand, and enter. You can include router, Vuex, and more stuff. So I already create a new project here, okay, and nothing fancy at all. When I create using PHP Storm, I use here project and VueJS, and that's it. I already have Node and already have your CLI. You can do it by terminal as well. Okay, so I will go ahead and run as nothing. Okay, the structure. Okay, and see what I got here. I believe I will have something. Okay, so 8080. If I go to the port 8080, we have this lovely application. Okay, if I make like this, we can see like this. Okay, and let's make it more size like this. Okay, cool. So we have this now. Make it bigger like this. Okay, and cool. So we have our application is ready to use. Okay, the VueJS be nice enough to scaffolding very quickly. So let's go ahead and see the structure. So this is the public. Okay, this is the icon of the website. If I go to the index, I see template code, and this the important part where the application will be rendered. If no JavaScript, of course, take care of us. We'll show the user, please install JavaScript, and we have the header, blah blah blah, and everything is perfect. So this is the most important thing. So you don't touch this public folder. Okay, if I go to SRC here, the most important, we have the assist, component, app, and main.js, and we have people, because people translate the JavaScript to the modern, to the JavaScript that the browser can understand. And we have the package JSON, which all the dependency will be here. So we already, when we scaffold, he installed ESLint, Vue, blah blah blah, everything for us. If I want to use another, for example, library, okay, I'm here in the project. I will make npm install whatever the library I want to use. Okay, so this is the package JSON. So the dependency, all the dependency will be here. All right, cool. And this, of course, you don't worry about this. If you want to put here and just a specific version, for example, no one will install people then other this version. Okay, so this like ensure that all the package here the same version. This is very helpful if upload to the GitHub, and all the developer will have the same version. All right, we go ahead and assist. We have logo, we have component, and we have app. If I go to main.js, this is the app we will work with, and hello world as well. We will delete all of these, but here what's happening? So let's import the view. okay, and here on board, of course, we have node models. This has been created for us already when we scaffold the application, okay. And yes, we onboard the app, which is this one, okay, and production tip, I didn't make it as a false. Then the render here, I replace, or he replace everything in app here in this element here, which is in the public. If you see my earlier video, we do it in different way in GS Fiddle, but this has been scaffolded for us. So this is the basic idea, and mounted, just make it in the this HT element, which we have it in the here, okay, here, this is the bad boy here, okay. So yes, so this is the main GS now, and we have the component here. So so if I go here, you see a lot of code, so we don't need to worry about. So I will delete and make it nice to understand in the next lesson. Delete anyway. I will delete this as well with the delete. All right, cool. So what we have as well, I will delete component. I don't want to see it. Okay, and we have the app here. Of course, it's screaming at us because we don't have this, and we don't have this as well, and we don't have this as well. Let's save, and of course we don't have this as well. All right, yeah, okay, cool. So we have our application here, it's ready to run. So this is the CLI. So again, the CLI, the professional way to create scaffold application. It will include Node.js, and all the package that will be used will be saved here if you want to install something in the future. All right, guys. All right, so I hope I didn't miss anything. If you have a question about it, just drop it in the description. All the links will be available in the description. And yeah, so in the future video, in the future, if you want to use Vue CLI, this is the professional way to use it. You have to use VueJS CLI for better. And also in the production, when you deploy it, okay, you will have this folder. You just upload it online, minified JavaScript, minified CSS, and proper way. You don't need to do it manually used, okay, because the CLI use Webpack internally. That's all, guys, for watching, and please subscribe and like. And the next lesson, we're going to learn how to organize our code. As we can see here, this component, we will do it in the proper way by creating some files component here. Please subscribe and like, and see you in the next lesson. Bye.